Hi again. Yep, I came back for a second reading because I am being called to use this new deck. So I will forewarn you that I am just learning this deck. Not all tarot decks are the same. Definitely not. They all have different stories. The same with oracle decks. Not necessarily different meanings, but a different perspective on how the story will go when you're doing a reading. Bottom of the deck, Justice card. Here I am, Libra Justice. Yes, we're going to put it back in the deck and keep shuffling, but that lines me up to what we're about to talk to, I guess. I hope you all having a great weekend. I'm glad to see the snow melting. It's 40 degrees out here and where I am. And Justice did not go away, even with shuffles. Now we got to make it go away. Anyhow, if it comes back out again, it was meant to be, right? Spirit, guide me in this reading to who is this reading for and what is the message? Okay. Alright. So with this deck, I'm going to try something new because this deck doesn't know me. And I don't know it. So we're playing a game of roulette with each other here. Okay, a couple more shuffles in there. Oh, I did buy some new spray as well that I found. It's called Spirit Spray. I should probably spray a little bit here and cleanse the area. I also have a candle going to cleanse the area. Clean. It is Spirit Spray, frankincense, basil, neroli, and lavender. Okay, I don't know if you can read it. You might have to go back to it later and blow it up. Okay. But I just sprayed a little bit of it. Okay. Hey, well, I had a couple of crystals in my last reading. I think I might do that again in this reading. First, I'm going to share why I ended up buying so many more crystals yesterday when I went to the store, because I won a crystal the first time I ever shopped in there, and I wasn't even crazy about the environment because there was this person there that was just very annoying with the voice, but you know, I like to give everything more than one chance. When I went there this time to pick up my prize that I won, there was only one other person there, the owner of the shop, and me. And that was kind of nice. So it was definitely an improvement. So it is a calcite of some sort. This crystal, it's a sphere. It's worth $75, and I won it. So I was so excited when I went to go back. So I don't know if you'll get to see the pink in it or not with this camera. I guess those are some goals. You might be able to see that one there where my finger was. Okay. Sometimes at an angle you can see it better. It's just, I really like this. It's a very nice prize that they gave away at the door when they were having their big event yesterday. So that was the crystal I won, and I'm so happy because I hardly ever win anything like that. I mean, I have a few times, but that was my first time there, so. So this time I spent a little money and did a little Christmas shopping. I did. Okay. Bottom of the deck now is the Nine of Wands. The never-ending nightmare. The battle within. Yes. The battle within. Okay. And Spirit's going to tell us what we're talking about, right? What battle are we having? Oh. I dropped it. All right, we have the Six of Cups. So, that's the Six of Cups. What are we thinking about? Holiday season, right? So, memories are sitting in our mind of Christmas past, or maybe people that aren't with us anymore. Also have the Eight of Cups with the bear on it. Notice how they're all standing, the Eight of Cups. Yeah. I'll probably look them up Let's see if they have a different specifics to my intuition here. Because it is important to get to know the deck as well as just my intuition's call to it. But the Nine of Wands has always been a battle within yourself. Never-ending nightmare, however you want to put it. But it is definitely something that you need to overcome. So you have the Justice card, right? I hold faith, trusting that the universe is looking out for the highest best of all involved. I trust that the fairest outcome will be provided, even if it does not emotionally resonate with me at this time. I give myself room to allow my emotions to surface, pass through, and release so that I can stay grounded in a place of clarity. Well, you'd want to do that with Justice, the Truth Seeker. That's the name. So the crystal that goes with this card would be fluorite. It is the Libra sign, which is me. Trust the outcome will be victorious for your highest best. Okay. And so then with the Nine of Wands coming out, you are worried that it's not going to be in your best, right? That's what it's saying. All right. When my energy is displaced, drained, or worn, I see the manifestations of this physical form. And although the sensation is being guarded, the sensation of being guarded may feel like it is keeping me safe. It is holding me back from what I truly desire. And as I choose to reset my energy and call back my stamina and the faith that brought me here, I am one step closer to achieving my goals and the things that align with my spirit. That's very, very important. So that's what Justice is bringing in for you, the Nine of Wands, because you need to bring yourself to grounding level where you can take everything in and put it in its proper place. Now is not the time to give in or give up. I am resilient, and all that I have worked for is unfolding into reality. So this one says the chimpanzee's familiar whispers. Having some fun will help restore your enthusiasm. So that will pull you out of that Nine of Wands feeling, the never-ending nightmare kind of thing. And then the Eight of Cups here. I love the bear. I'm trying to figure out why with this it has the bear mixed with it. That's why I want to really look at this one. Discovery, new truth, emotional freedom. I always have the option to walk away from anything that does not resonate with my heart. I was born from love, and it is my birthright to stay aligned with this feeling. I can choose to explore a new journey and discover what aligns with my truth. Because what aligns with my truth will always feel deep and meaningful and will serve my soul. So the bear familiar whispers, all the strength you need comes from within. And that's true. And then we got the Six of Cups with the unicorn here. As I reflect and drift away into happy thoughts of my past, my inner child is sparked. Hey, inner child love. I reconnect with a sense of romanticized energy and joy as I transport back to an atmosphere that feels magically spellbound. I recreate memories of nostalgia and merriment. These moments are in time, are precious, and help shape who I am. I am mindful that memories can conjure all types of emotions, and I can harness and recreate the same sensation while living in the present. When you close your eyes, you have access to all you can dream and feel. So memories, nostalgia, comfort. The only thing I want to add to that is kind of like, don't get stuck there, okay? Because it is the past. And it is the past for a reason, okay? So yes, bring out that inner child and find that peace and joy in your life again. But let go of what doesn't really matter, okay? What's not at your highest good. Because there's a lot of things in our past, right? As you get older, you realize what was not meant for you. So, just know that you are loved. You are protected with the Justice card there. And although you will be tempted, the Devil card is here. So I feel like that temptation is because you're angry. So what you need to figure out is if you are angry at yourself or angry at something specific around you, and deal with that specific thing first before you deal with the consequences of the devil showing up to begin with. Because ultimately, you sit in that 9 of Wands up there, and he knows, he, she, whoever the devil is, could be a person on this planet, could be on the other side. Somebody's trying to convince you that you're not good enough for something. You aren't something. You aren't meant to be, or whatever. Tell them to go fuck themselves, because they don't know you. And if they think they knew who you were, they don't know who you are today. And that's what matters. I want you to know that the battle you put yourself away with means nothing, because that 8 of Cups, with all that love and hard work that you've gotten into this world already, means that although the past has some really great times in it, you cannot bring it back. You cannot bring back and relive something that failed. It has failed for a reason. And I will say what my ex always said: there's no going back. Which I disagree, but he went back. It's fucking even farther back than he ever should have, but hey, not my problem. Not my monkeys, not my circus. And I'm a much better person for it, thank you. Anyway, I digress, sorry. Spirit, please, one more card to tell us where we need to be focusing on and moving towards. Okay, the top card is the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, we need to go full circle. We need to acknowledge what happened in our past. We need to heal ourselves and pull ourselves out of that fake shield in the 9 of Wands, because it's not real. And remember to go back over to the 8 of Cups and kick the devil right in the ass, because you are, oh, I can't even see that way myself. I hope you can. The High Priestess. You are where you need to be, and you are going in the right direction. And you do not need to accept any distraction from that. Use your intuition. She's bringing to life something new for you, and you are almost there. Okay? The High Priestess brings abundance with her. And again, the 9 of Cups brings you all your dreams come true. And if you don't hurry up and fix it, the Magician's coming in, and they're going to teach you a lesson. And you could be the Magician. You can, I was trying to think of a saying I heard in one of those wrestling things. But it didn't come out, so I can't even. But the Magician is coming in quick and fast. And here we are, the Phoenix Rising. I've been in the Phoenix Rising mode for the last couple of weeks. Like, just all of a sudden I feel something out of the blue that says, you're getting there. It's coming. Your dream is coming. Your dream is coming. You understand? The hammer down. Maybe that's what I wanted to say. The hammer down with Judgment, and the 10 of Wands says you have finally received yourself to the end of the cycle and said, I'm done. Bye-bye. Okay? Because right behind that one is the 10 of Pentacles, which means you have reached your goal. You have reached the point where you are content, happy, financially sound, and debt-free. We're well on your way to it, okay? I want to switch over to the decks, because now that we know you're getting there, and you are going to get there, I have to see what the Kipper has to say, before we talk to the dragons. Because then, after the dragons, I have to get ready. Okay? I could go on forever, believe me. That's why I did 2 readings. The first one was more centered on specific people, and I called them out in the reading, so this one goes with those people too, as well. Especially Capricorn. So I didn't do a Capricorn reading, but I'm feeling a lot of Capricorn in these 2 readings that I just did today. Later I'm going to do a couple of TikTokies. Maybe one on my lunch hour, 2 in the morning. Yes. Alright, so Judgment and the 9 of Cups, the 10 of Wands, putting that burden down and getting what you worked hard for. What you worked hard for. It's not like you took a free ride there. I want to make sure that you know that. This is not coming to anybody free of charge. Okay? You put in the muscle for it. You put in the blood, sweat, years, and tears. I stole it from somebody. I couldn't tell you who. Hey, look at that. There's a main male. Woohoo! We all need a main male? Not really, but we want one. A main somebody. Male or female. Doesn't matter. Whoever you are on the other side of the screen, it can go either way. I don't care what you do. As long as you have your eyes wide open when you go in, okay? And distant horizons. Kipper's always got something to say. She's got the anchor there. With all my birdies helping that boat along. Because they are in the sky, not in the water. Or at least that's how it looks to me. But so your anchor is coming. Your main male is your anchor. The card, anyways. Poverty you're leaving. And it's not real poverty. It's just the fact that the cost of living today is high. So the level of poverty is higher with it. You know what I mean? 37. So that's the card 10. Which is 1. And it's a new beginning. So you've reached the goal. You are getting there. You let somebody have it. You let the tower come down in the previous reading. And you have a new courtship. I'm guessing with the main male, but we'll see what the other card is when I flip it over. Courtship. Time for one, yeah? I think so. Take you out of that despair. Because somebody else is in despair. That poverty and despair comes from the person you took down with the tower in the other reading. Yeah, these readings are coming together. There's a person I watch in regular readings. I have to give her a shout out too. I just have to go get her official name so it comes up right. Yeah. But I'll tell you, these 2 women on their spaces in YouTube have really helped me a lot. They don't know it. Of course, I'm sure they've gotten to that. Okay. Truth be told, intuitions. That's who it is. Her name is Jess. She's the reader. And here she is on my screen. She's doing another reading right now. Or she shows up. She did it 2 hours ago. But so it is Truth Be Told, Intuitions. Shout out to you, Jess. It has your readings as of late, especially. Definitely the Phoenix Rising. Okay, Spirit, let's give this a couple more cards from Kipper. Wow. Mature woman. There she is. And that nice blue, powerful top dress that she's wearing. Okay, we got thoughts. Okay, so she's thinking. You're thinking too much, maybe, huh? About the changes you need to make. And there's a card right behind that one. Because the unexpected income that's coming with it, okay? So you have to make those changes. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, okay? It's not a choice. It's just, you have to do it to persevere. You are stronger and better than what you are dealing with. You don't need to be dealing with it, okay? So here's your high honor coming in for you. And I didn't even look at these cards. I just flipped it over to you. This one. The new pathway you're going to be walking on. and the new community that is opening their arms to you. Maybe a new job, maybe a whole new life, maybe a move. Maybe you're moving unexpectedly with that unexpected income, with that main male in the distant horizon. Listen, it can happen. I met my husband the second time around. We were married and engaged in 6 weeks. We lasted about 8 years. We could have lasted longer, but the point is, love can be at first sight, and it can last forever. And I firmly will always believe that, no matter what happens. Speaking of which, I have a date with the ex. We're going Christmas shopping for the grandbabies together. That's the friendship we have. We are good like that. We take care of our grandbabies. Kind of excited to get it over with too, because I hate shopping as a whole since I work in retail. Okay, and here's to our new journey, the 10, which is a 1. New beginnings, new pathway, new journey, new community of life, and that false person is hidden away, taken away, because you blew her away. Alright, let's get them dragons over here real quick. Dragons, yeah. Okay. This is my deck that I really wanted to touch more than any of them right now. But I saved the best for last today. Alright, let's shuffle them up a little. I shuffled them all good last night too, so they were clean, cleared, and taken care of. That's right. Alright, puppy. Puppy's watching me here. You want to see her? She's so funny. Here she is, that love face staring at me. She knows I have to go take a shower and get ready for work. I hate leaving her. That's why I gotta hit the lottery pretty soon, so I can just take her everywhere we go. The Daydreamer, number 18. Look at that little dragon's like that little face right there. Oh, she's daydreaming about mommy. Okay. The Daydreamer. I love that dragon. It's like Puff the Magic Dragon. Puff, puff, pass. That's what they say. Did enough of that in my life, but we don't need any more of that. Anyways, I had a whole nother video on that situation. We'll leave it there. The Fledgling. Number 4. Remember, these are all based off of dragons. And hey, there's a Capricorn card, the Brat. Number 30. We're gonna definitely get the meetings out of the guidebook for this one. And this, if it didn't confirm the first time, the Brat, it definitely confirmed the second time. So the devil, Mr. Capricorn, showed up twice in this reading. Mr. and Mrs. Capricorn. I have a few people in my life that are Capricorns. Yes, they are. Meanwhile, they got to deal with me, the compassionate. I don't always have compassion, but I really like that card. That is adorable. Right? Just a fun little dragon card, right? Okay. Any other cards in this deck before we read off of these and see where we're ending? We're going to end with the Gateway deck. Okay, but we're going to go through the Receiver, number 12. Okay, so with this deck we have number 18, which becomes a 9. We have number 4, which is structure and stability. We have number 30, which becomes a 3, which means growth. We have the Shadow, which is 5, means change. And then we have the Compassionate, which comes in number 11, which is the master number, and number 12 behind that one. The Receiver. Okay. So let's quickly get through this one. Yes, we have to. Because The movement of pentacles is on its way. And we have to make sure you get that message. If nothing else, you get the message that tells you your money is coming. Your happiness is coming. Your joy is coming. And then you have to let it in. I'm telling you, for your own good, to speak your mind, speak your heart, and don't let nobody take you down, because people think they have the right to do that, and they just don't. Okay? I cannot find the bottom of that, but we're just going to put them in there for now. So I know where all those cards are. I have kind of a mixed mess here, so. Anyways, let's do number 18, the first one. Oh, he's doing that. The Daydreamer. The Daydreamer, I love him. Number 9, too. Reaching your goals. It's almost impossible to recapture the whimsy and wonder of childhood in this present world with all its demand, but dragons are nothing if not friends of the impossible. This moment is calling you to innocence of daydreaming. This moment is calling you to the innocence of daydreaming. Search the clouds for friend shapes. Watch the butterflies meander, relax, bask. This earth can hold the gravity of your dragon heart so that your spirit can soar weightless and free into the skies of possibility. Imagination and inspiration are calling you. Answer from the heart. Always the answers are within. Always, always, always. Number 4, the Wild Child. No, that ain't right. That's number 6. Oh, one day I'll get that one, huh? The Wild Child. I am the Wild Child. The Fledgling, number 4 card. Okay. Don't be afraid of taking a risk. Oh, leap of faith. Fledgling dragons will fall and stumble before they fly. The trick is to keep getting back up, dust off your wings, and try again. I know I've said this before. This is the beginning of a new power, and it often looks awkward to see a fledgling take wing. But grace comes, as does skill, dexterity, and joy. Let yourself try and try again. Fall spectacularly, fail gorgeously. Then get up and go again. Get up and go again. The sky is awaiting you. Number 3, Capricorn. I'm calling you out. All of my readings today. Number 30, the Brat. I can hear her now. I'm not the Brat. I'm not a brat. Yes, you are. Some days you're just going to wake up with a dragon in your teacup. And your mouth will taste of scales and wings all day long. But whether it's you or your mini dragon that feels bratty, it's in your best interest to befriend rather than resist. And the brat attack. Moods and emotions are just like dragons, are by their nature full of movement. They are not intended to stick around for very long and don't unless we resist them. I guess that's why the shadow card's next, huh? So whether it's showing up in you or in someone else, let the brat have its moment today. Okay, you can have your moment today. All things must pass. No brat attack lasts forever. Remember that. Number 23, the Shadow. This is a perfect shadow. If you carry a big light, you're going to cast a large shadow, and you must own both. Endeavor in this moment to understand what shadow elements are at work. Be diligent not to project onto others your own fears, inadequacies, or resentments. This is your opportunity not to abandon any part of yourself, including your own darkness. Own all of it. Take responsibility for your shadows and the limitations you put on yourself. Accountability is part of true power, as any dragon knows. Brat. The Compassionate, number 29. Dragons have scales to protect their molten core. You can think of their warmth as compassion and their scales as accountability. Between those two opposing forces, you access your power. Compassionate awareness is being called for in this moment, but not without accountability. That's why your shadow is here. Do you need to hold yourself or someone else accountable right now? Yes, you do. What needs to be called out, owned, embodied? Compassion keeps you warm and approachable, but it's accountability that keeps you fierce, protected, and holds your boundaries sacred. Use both in this situation. Okay, wow. They kind of worked right into each other, didn't they? And now the 12 receives the receiver. See, so after you hold yourself accountable to your own shadow side and your brat side, you will receive, because you have to learn to live with all of you, not just a part of you. You can't pretend to be something you're not. It just doesn't work. And eventually it stops happening for everybody, because the real you just pops right the fuck out magically. The receiver dragons have no problem with amassing wealth. You could learn a thing or two from them today, whether that wealth comes in the form of financial opportunity, unexpected help, gifts, a generous offer, or unanticipated kindness. Your power and prowess depend on flexing your receiving muscle. There is no room here to question deservedness. You do deserve it. As with all magical creatures, you deserve every good and lovely thing this world and all others can provide. Receive freely and experience the wealth that true reciprocity can bring. Again, you're fighting yourself here. You're being bad today. No, you're not. You're allowing yourself to feel something that you need to be allowed to feel. So feel it, let it go. And then move on. Stop writing in that journal. Stop not writing in your journal. Sorry, I said that. You have to write in that journal. You have to get it out. You have to speak your mind. You have to teach yourself how to have compassion for yourself. You have to teach yourself how to believe in yourself, because if you don't, nobody else will. And I'll tell you what, I've learned the hard way myself with believing in myself. I don't care anymore. I guess my filter has shut the fuck down, but I just don't care what other people think of me anymore. I don't. I want to care about a lot of different things, but I have to take care of me. And then I can help others. And that's what I'm doing. I'm taking care of me now. And with all of that, I have put my 10 of Wands down for everybody else. Just about done with it, too. I'm working on the last fucking one. Okay? And it's going to be all about me, because the Judgment card is here. And you know, if anybody knows me, knows butterflies are like my favorite thing. My favorite spiritual animal. And I let the Magician come in because I burn them fucking wands, let me tell you. And you are going to have to too. Because as the High Priestess, you have to keep yourself centered and grounded, using your intuition and your abundance that you're about to get. Because your dreams are coming true. And this devil is out the fucking front door. Anyway, you now know your place on that Wheel of Fortune you got. And I want you to understand that if you don't stand up for yourself, you got nothing. Nothing. Stand up for yourself, because you deserve it. All of it. You deserve every ounce of it. And we're going to open up the Gateway of Light activation. See what we are activating with this wonderful turnaround in our lives. Okay? The Gateway of Life Oracle. Kyle Gray. He has a few decks that I really like. Okay? But this deck I particularly like the most. So what I want you to know with this is going to be your final outcome. This is where you're going to land. And it can be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on what you are doing. Okay? If you don't take charge of you in your own life, and let them have it. You are capable. You can do it. Okay? All right. Spirit, give me one last card or two cards to take this reading to its final conclusion and give them the light they need. I said one or two cards, not 5. All right, well, we're going to give you the top 2 here. All right, I will take the third one. All right. Yeah, all right. We'll take the third one. All right. A lot of grounding needs to be done, I will tell you that, by looking at the 4th card, Inner Earth. The one thing you must maintain is your grounding, okay? You can do that in many ways. You can do that anytime, and you need to make sure that you're doing that. Whether it's a candle you light, wow, that card was in reverse, or, sorry, I'm trying to fix the card, since this card was here too, but this is not one that we need. All right, so we have Star Gathering, Stars Aligned, Remembering Home, Soul Family. So that takes us to like the nostalgia, right? Thinking back to happier times, things that you miss, family members you miss, whatever. Okay, but they want you to know that they're here. Okay? Ancestral realm, karmic release, healing the lineage, boundaries. So you're not only taking care of, you're not only taking care of your needs now, you're clearing the karma from past family problems, issues, concerns. And it might even be before your lifetime that you're clearing. So that's what this gathering is all about. So by you taking hold of your shadow and bratty mode and combining with that good person over here that you already are, you are finally allowing yourself to be you 100%, because the secrets will be revealed due to your outburst, due to you coming down on them, okay? Secrets revealed, treasures uncovered, initiations. This is your initiation. And you have passed with flying colors, and you are in like Flynn. Please don't give up on yourself. Keep pushing, keep fighting, and when you get to the top of that mountain in a very short time from now, your high honor is there waiting for you. So you can put those 10 of Wands down. You can throw them over the cliff if you want, because they're no longer yours, okay? On forward. Keep going. Love and light.